Hi all, we're almost ready. I'm just playing with stuff and turning stuff down and fixing stuff, putting things back. It's all good. Classic Restorer, I'm up your way this weekend. I'm in Wolverhampton this weekend. We're almost ready. I'm just lining up some things to show you. God bless. Right. Okay, let's fade down the music, take that off, and let's get ourselves on the screen. Hello. Hi, everyone. How's it going? I'm already breaking the system. It's where we need to be. I'm going to get better at this. As you can see, I have got the Powered by StreamYard logo up because I've had my free trial and I haven't subscribed to it yet. So I will get around to subscribing. I'm subscribing to loads more things at the moment. First things first, I will read the comments in a minute, so I might have to go back on them, but there's loads to tell you. Iron Man. The Iron Man episode 3 is going to be out the 2nd of October, or the magazine is. I don't know how long this is running. I had a conversation with D'Agostini finally, and they got in touch with me, and we talked about collaborations and stuff. And they said they're going to collaborate with me on it, and then they said they're going to send me 3 issues. So I thought a 3 issue trial would be absolutely brilliant. What I got through the post was X-Wing. So whereas I thought we were talking about Iron Man, we were actually talking about X-Wing, which I've already got. So what am I supposed to do there? But as I mentioned, or I did hint on my last videos, I may have a couple of copies of either issue 1 or issue 2. There are some people that I've already promised some, though, but I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I have got an issue 1 behind that board there. So we'll see. I'm planning on what I want to do with that, because there are some people that have supported the channel I'm definitely giving some to. But I've managed to get hold of some. So we'll see what happens there when that comes up. Second thing is I've been really tired today, which is why I'm on the coffee tonight. There's no milk. Looks coffee in there. It was cappuccino, actually. Oh, it feels good. I've been to Nottingham today to meet an author called David Baldacci. And if you don't know who that is, go into your local Asda and you're about to see loads of his books right next to the Lee Childs Jack Reacher ones on the shelf. He writes Jack Reacher-ish sort of books. So that was an enjoyable journey. I've been getting all of your videos and all of your advice. And I think the thing that everyone seems to be excited about this week, if it wasn't for Iron Man, is this. Let's get this set up. There we go. The Spitfire Mark 1A from Hachette. It looks pretty impressive, and I do believe this is a re-release. This has been out before. So it does look really impressive, and it has, from what I remember of this, it looks a lot more smoother than it used to, that's for sure. But I better not play the whole thing, because if I do, I might get copyright strikes. But they have got a website set up for that now, and that looks like this. When you click on that, look, the Spitfire flies in, Looks really good. But, big but, not only is it a trial, it's not even out for trial yet. What Hatchet have done is they put what they call a place marker for all the things that they're planning on building. They put them into one place. So if anyone has seen this, I'll be very, very, very surprised. But it does look really good, and I do want them to release it. But you'll know it gets released because if you go onto the main Hachette Parkworks site, you will see it plastered on their site. So for now, if you do see that webpage, hold on to this space until I get more information. In fact, when I did inquire for information, they know what I'm talking about. So who knows? So that's that. Talking about place markers, we've got this. So I don't know if you know about this. D'Agostini do place markers for all of their releases that they've got. Funny enough, Iron Man isn't on here, but you do have things like the Fast and the Furious Dodge there, and there's all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Star Wars helmet, Star Wars chess, some of the old things on there. But I always look at this to see if anything else gets added there, but nothing's been added lately. So I think at the moment, D'Agostini have got their hands full with the X-Wing, and that's what they're pushing at the moment. So you're probably seeing that in your retail and in your shops. And then the last thing that I've been getting loads of emails for is this one. Svi, this will make you happy. Now, this is the pre-order date for the American site. So in 6 days, 22 hours, 44 minutes, you can start pre-ordering the Ecto 1. Don't know when it's coming out yet because I believe we've got similar release dates as America because it's definitely coming out here the end of 2019. What was good news, though, that we haven't seen before is that, let's come back to me, it's 141 issues at the moment. Now, whether it stays at 141 issues is another thing because a lot of the links that you guys sent me showing me that were instantly taken down, and now I'm getting 404 errors with that. Now, I know that it still says it on the American site. I think someone linked me something from the French site. So I don't know if France are getting it as well. Is this a worldwide release? It would be a new one if it is. That'd be cool. So that's what's been going on in the world of Wayne this week with all your emails. And I haven't received a Terminator this week, so I've had to go on the Hachette Parkworks site and order one. So issue 31 should be out soon. Issue 140, is it, of the DeLorean, which is only a railway tie, hasn't turned up. I'm sure 143 is going to be in the shop, and that's going to be more for the hood box. Have you guys seen the hood box from Mike Lane? He teased it on Instagram. I don't know if I've got a picture for that. Let's see if we can get that up if you haven't seen that. Let's have a look. I hope you can all hear me all right. I didn't even check the sound. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got it here. Look at this. I'm going to change screen. Look at that. Look at it. It looks lovely. So basically, we're just taking the components out of the plastic one and put it in a wooden Pepsi Cola box. That'd be brilliant. I want one. Let's shut down that because I'm sure you're probably going to be hearing that as well. But yeah, what do you think of that? So that's the other thing that's been going on. People showing me about that. But what else? I'm going to be doing a victory video this week, and that's just going to be this, which is going to take about 3 minutes. We're building some more of the bow frame. I'm going to be doing stage 6, though, at the beginning of November. I've got a week off at the beginning of November, and we're going to start the plank bending because we're going to be building one of the life rafts, one of the lifeboats. So I can't wait for that one to come around. That's going to be excellent. So who knows? Okay, let's have a look at some of these. I'm sorry I'm going to be rolling back. So if you have asked something or it's on there, then I will try and catch up. So although I just saw something about colouring hair, I haven't got any hair. Oh, my God. Right, I'm scrolled back quite a little bit, so bear with me. Okay. Yeah, Svi, you're just talking about the R2 needs a display mode. Okay, right. R2-D2, I thought it would be fun to turn that on before the stream so it could just keep turning its head and blinking the lights and have the LEDs flashing. And it was working perfect. And I sat back down here, it made a noise and then tried to jump off the shelf there. So that's not happening again. We're not going to do that. Wait, if you turn off R2D's mic in the app, it stops him reacting to sound. You should stay still. I will try that, Richard. But I will hover around him because if he falls off that, he's going to damage the DeLorean because they're both as heavy as each other. So I don't want to do that. Where are we? Hi, Alex McDonald. Hi, Lee. Hi, Philip. Hi, World of Mike. Yeah, Ian, we're not going to be talking about politics. I think, yeah, Mrs. World of Wayne told you that. I have very strong opinions on politics, and politics always ends nasty. So we won't be talking about politics. Is it me, or is Wayne's hair colouring different on all videos? I've got no hair. My beard used to be. I used to dye my beard. I don't. I'm just grow old gracefully now. I'm like the Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. It just gets grayer towards Christmas. Hi, Steve. I already. Where are we? God. Philip, can we not have a Brexit hour? Ban the B word. I think a lot of people were watching the politics yesterday just to see the complete. I can say shit show because I'm not allowed to swear one more time. I was getting in trouble. Greetings from Estonia. Where are we? God, so many people are saying hi. Sorry, I'm catching up, but I do like to just scroll down. So if I am skipping you, I apologise that. With all your builds you're doing, will Mrs. Wayne be letting you do the Spitfire build? Mrs. Wayne will probably not know about it, although she'll know about it here because she watches the stream. She moderates the stream, but when it comes, she won't know about it. Why do you think my X-Wing delivery doesn't get delivered here? It gets delivered to my mum's house. So I have to drive to get it. Big mic, Wayne. Yeah, I like having my Yeti mic here, but I've got a new mic. I don't know if you've noticed it in the last two videos. After my last victory one, the mic keeps getting unplugged and turning off, and I'm just getting sick and tired of it. So I've got myself a USB lavalier mic now. So it can be on all the time, which means I can operate this mic, my USB lavalier mic, and the mic on the camera. And I've got mics on my phone and each individual camera there. So in other words, if one audio source fails, I'm not going to have a problem. I can always use another one. So, oh, look at that. Mrs. Wayne answered that question. She likes the salt and pepper look, and I'm more handsome. His beard must cost as much in hair dye as his models. It did last year, Phil, because if you look at some of my videos around December time, my beard was out here. But I wasn't going to dye it. So, hi, Megan Nico. How's it going? And evening, Alan. You try to get Iron Man, but you can't. You won't be able to get issue 1 now, I don't think. Issue 2 is still available. I had someone buy me an issue 2, one of my cousins, actually, and then I've said I've already got it, so they've taken it back. Mrs. Wayne refuses to look. It's probably for the best, but it's no different from the amount of books that you buy. Every day, I'm telling you now, I get a knock at the door from the postman with another package from Mrs. Wayne, which is either going to be another signed book or a notepad. Mrs. Wayne has a thing for signed books and notepads. Hence why she was over the moon when I met David Baldacci today. So, Dr. 811, Wayne, you're the best. You're the best, Dr. 811. The Vertigo's actually gone, which is good. I actually got, how many tablets did I? I had about 28 tablets and I took about 12 of this still, you know what I mean, when we talked about it in the last stream. And it went on for about 3 or 4 more days, but I had it for about 2.5 weeks, which really freaked me out. I thought I was going to have it for life, but they did say that I'll be more prone to it now. So I don't know if that means it's going to come back or whatever. G'day, Wayne. I've just started with good. Hey, I can mean me Australians coming back. We'll be talking about Texters this Arvo now. G'day, Wayne. I've just started both Terminator and Bismarck. Just wanted to know what number issues you're doing now. I like your channel. It's very interesting. Great to watch. Right. The Bismarck, we just did 32, and the Terminator 31 should be out in the next 3 or 4 days, depending on when it gets delivered to me. I've now got a subscription for that with WA Smith. So from next week, that will be coming. But I do get it subscribed as well. Unfortunately, my subscription's 2 months behind everyone else, which is why you haven't seen me with the plasma rifle. That's coming in my next delivery. So, oh, you've heard of him, Philip. He's a nice bloke, he was. So, oh, you were in Nottingham. I didn't know that. First time I've ever been to Nottingham. Massive shopping centre. Absolutely massive. We ended up in McDonald's there. So it was a good old time, that was. So, have you seen the Bugatti Veyron 1/8 scale build? I have. It's who's doing that? Was that D'Agostini or Eagle Moss? I can't remember which one. I think someone sent me a message about it, but I can't. The Die Class Club is what Eagle Moss want to do, and they want to put all of their cars, the DeLorean, the DB5. You have a type in Die Cast Club on Google, you see they want to start listing all of those into a single show and keeping them available all times so that we're not on a complete run with a DeLorean. But then someone else sent me an email today saying that there's been a production issue with Eagle Moss DeLorean, but I don't know what territory that's in. So is that in America that they're having problems getting stock in, or another country? I know it's new in Holland, so is it in the Netherlands? I don't know. So Paper Penny has issue 1. That's the Iron Man, Mike, yeah? So do you know if Iron Man's going to go ahead rather than a trial? All of these are in trial at the moment, and they won't go ahead until they get the licensing sorted out. You know it will go ahead because it will be on TV, it will be in the shops, it will be like what the X-Wing is at the moment. And you know how that was? It went into trial and no one saw sight nor hair of it for a few months. And now, anywhere you go, Asda, Tesco's, W.H. Smith's, even your local news agents will have that in stock. So, you said I need to build a plane. I definitely need to build a steam engine, but there's not one I like. If the Flying Scotsman came back in, I would build that. I know Paint with Penny's been having a crack at that, but I would definitely do something like that. I love I love a nice good steam engine, preferably a working one. That'd be cool. What I am concerned about, I will get back to the chat, is the Iron Man. Obviously, we've got the foot here. And for all of you that were astute in the video, you'd notice that this part I put on the wrong way around. I have changed it now. So it is the right way around. I had it slipped over. And the funny thing is, on the video, I said, make sure it's on the left. And I didn't put it on the left. But this is really heavy, actually. If that's just one issue, and that helmet there is just one issue, how are they going to get the other 98 issues? Something doesn't seem right there. I don't know if it means that there's going to be so much articulation inside the body that we might not see, and electrics and all of that, that's going to make that up. But that's a lot just for 2 issues. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but there we go. All right, good morning. I don't still have issue 9 of Back to the Future. I'm waiting for more to come in. Now, issue 9, I think you'll find on the, who is this? Beck Lit. If you look on the UK site, I don't know if you've got a VPN or you just find a way to get around to it. I think it's available on the UK site. I was looking at it today, and actually the first, say, 20 issues are available. So you might have luck getting it from another country. So, ecto, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Model Space do a Spitfire as well. 3-foot wingspan, aluminium bodywork. Lee, 3-foot wingspan. Where the hell am I going to put that? I said I'm going to take down Thunderbird 2 to have the Bismarck up there, but God. Still ain't got round to moving the man cave round yet, though. So, hello from Poland. You finished. What have you finished? Where are we? Hey, Wayne, because of you, I got hooked on the DeLorean build so much that I signed up to be on the Ecto 1 build. Thanks. My wife doesn't thank you, but I do. Well, hopefully we've started getting some emails now about the Ecto 1. I reckon November time. And I said I've got this meeting on the 28th of November. I reckon we're going to hear something around about then. So, but the way things are going, you'll probably know everything before I even know it. So we'll see. That's just the way of it at the moment. Issue 27 is out of stock. Yeah, a lot of subscribers haven't got that, Ian, and they are getting onto that. And then you'll find that will just be played. As a matter of fact, it's 26, 27, 28, 29, and I even believe 30 that I had problems with. I didn't have problems getting hold of those. Hello, Jack. That's my son there. And the lady next to him is my mother. So there we go. That's my family. How's it going, Jack? I haven't spoke to you in ages. It's weird that we speak to each other through live stream. Perhaps you want to, call me. You're blending with the chair. I am, innit? It's my camouflage. I look like just a floating head today. How is your Bismarck going so far, and how heavy it is? I think I weighed it in the last issue. So wasn't it £2? I think just the hull at the moment. So you're looking probably £2.5 at the moment. Fiddly. Those laser etched pieces on the metal are really fiddly, and I'm finding them hard to cut, if I'm being honest. My sprue cutters didn't really cut it well. I have got myself a curved blade to put them on, and they've suggested doing it on tile and glass. This unit that you can't even see it here, but this unit I'm sitting on is glass, but I'm still having problems with it. So if you've got another way to get those metal parts off there, I would be grateful to hear it. So all good. Hi, Mario. Mario's got a channel building the Bismarck, and the Ecto's in 6 days, Mario. Is that for you as well, or just America that you can pre-order that? But yeah, Mario, check his site out. He's got a great site. I'm always looking at it to see what's going on in the Bismarck. So excellent. Narcoleptic Tinkerer. I saw the one for the Fiat 126. Yes, because that's the car we want, not Kit or an 18 van. I think Mike Anderson, well, the Mike sent me that. And I said to him, it's the most ugliest thing I've ever seen. Who in their right mind will want to build that? That's like building a Fiat Multipla. Who would want to do that? Picked up my issue from 31 from WA Smith today, Wayne. Alex, I know you picked it up. Well, I know it was in there for you because they told when I went in there to order it, they said one other person in there orders the Terminator, and I knew it was you. So Alex lives near me, if anyone didn't know. So Jeffrey Haggard, hey Wayne, did you see the special for the France side for Ecto 1, 4 proton packs and a trap? No, Jeffrey, I didn't. Have you got a link? Put a link in chat. If it lets you, it should let you. If it doesn't, then email it me or something. That'd be interesting. If France get it first, God, what's that going to mean? Because the French Eagle Moss site posts stuff to the UK, although they might have been told not to now. I'm interested. Obviously, I've got the first 2 issues anyway, unless they drastically change the Ecto 1, how that's going to look. So, hello from Luxembourg. How's Luxembourg this evening? Yeah, I heard France get Exto next month. That'd be amazing. Don't know how true that is. I'm desperately trying to get hold of someone at Eagle Moss, but they're ignoring me. Yeah, that's Eagle Moss. But I didn't know about that. Svi, you probably have more luck getting hold of someone in France who can send it to you. This is right away. Eric Vincent, I know how the wife feels, but she'll get used to it. No, you don't get used to it. Mrs. World, my World of Wayne coffee mug should be arriving today. Troy, do you know something? If you've seen all my stuff in the YouTube videos and stuff that you, I'm not going to show you on the screen. Once you watch a video, you'll see all my merchandise down below. Now, I designed the merchandise. That's what I do. And the prices were all over the place. So what I did was I deleted everything. And then it tells you on Teespring how much to sell it for, and then what the profit margin is. And that's why the profit, because they want to set like a profit margin that's beneficial for them, I guess. So I reduced profit margin to 1p above 0. So that's why you see the prices have come right down and stuff like that. But just like you, I don't get freebies. I don't get free samples. I have to buy them just like you. So I ordered myself a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a mug. So hopefully they'll probably be coming the same time as you, Troy. Chris, you're still waiting for 27 for ship 27. Now, are they going to be sending that issue 27 on its own, or are they going to pack it with your next delivery? Because logistically, it's better for them and cheaper to post it in your next delivery. But who knows? Who knows? 159 on. Come on, how quick can you get them? Thumbs up. What's this? 150. Oh, are they? 192, it says, viewing me at the moment on my little dashboard here, but I don't know if that's right. Hi, Nexus. How's it going? I'm still watching your channel, the Nexus. It's all good. Jack, you said hello once. I've just seen you again. When is Ghostbusters coming out? The end of the year for the UK. We're unsure about France, and they're starting pre-orders in about 6 days in the US. But I don't know what that means. So, Eagle Moss has taken the money out yesterday from a DeLorean and T-shirt with it. T-shirt. What's that? I didn't aware of a T-shirt. I didn't get a T-shirt. Why didn't I get a T-shirt? Interesting. Wow, we're like the UN tonight. This is great. Yeah. I'd love to respond. I don't know what you've said in English. I don't speak Russian, I'm afraid. Sorry. Robbie Beckett, I've been trying to find issue 1 of the Bismarck. Going to be hard, Robbie, to be honest with you, because just like I learnt with the route finder, once they've started the run and it's going off, then trying to find the original is going to be a problem. You know what? I thought I might be able to help you out, but I've only got an issue 2. I haven't got an issue 1, so I can't even help you out there. I suggest eBay. Remember, this comes out in different territories. It's just come out in Australia, so you may be able to get one off of eBay. But look worldwide. But then you're going to be paying the postage to get it back over to where your location is, Robbie. But yeah, that's the only way I think you can get hold of it now. FL Footy Lover, you're not an Adelaide's Crow fan, are you? You love the Adelaide Crows. By the way, great work on the Terminator. It looks really good. I don't know why it slowed down. Australia has started the series. I'm collecting it too. Just waiting for it. It will be weekly. Is it not weekly at the moment? I don't know. How's it working over there in Oz? Look at that. I love how my family's having their own conversations on the channel. With my R2D, still waiting for the R2. Yep. John Fairbrother, biggest channel. Wayne had a full head of hair before he started the DeLorean. You had no idea. When I was like younger, I had shoulder length hair. I was a bit of a metalhead. I've spoke to Sphere. I used to like play the guitar, and I used to be like a big Metallica, Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, Prince, Def Leppard sort of fan. That was a long time ago. I probably can't even string a chord together now. My fingers have got like bigger, and my nails have grown. Didn't hear any swearing, Wayne. It's all right. They call it excessive swearing, so I'm not allowed to do any excessive swearing. Mega Nico, hey Wayne, I will not receive the new Part 23 until January 2020 from DeLorean. That is not a good advertisement for Eagle. So is it? I'm getting so confused. So where? Sorry, Mega Nico, tell me again. Are you located in America? Are you? Because I'm confused. I know they're having production problems. Someone sent me an email, but I don't get where that is located. Because it's confusing for me because I'm having problems getting issues like 140, 139. All of these I had to get for eBay. And I'm supposed to be getting them delivered to the newsagent. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, Wayne, Eagle must release the 1/8 scale model of the Nissan. I saw that. It's really good. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to build it though. Hi, Adrian. How's it going? Show us your Knight's helmet. My Knight's helmet, I love this. I got this from Clifford Tower in York. So, and I basically spent the whole day walking around like this. So, perhaps I should just do the whole stream like this. Can't have a good Knight's helmet. I don't know why I put that there. I was playing with it, I think, before the stream. It's normally on the on my windowsill over there. Got a laugh in you. Oh, thank you for watching the Bismarck build. It's one of my favourite builds at the moment, that and the Victory. I love the Victory is just such a challenge. And after this next Victory, when stage 6 comes, you remember issue 91 of Vigil Moss's Build the DeLorean, where I was like flustered, red-faced, almost in tears. I can see that happening with the Victory. But dagnammit, I've been bending wood big time in the last few weeks practicing, so it shouldn't be a problem. Matter of fact, the wood end's only going to be wood that's about that big, so it's not like it's a big deal. It's not like we're doing a massive strip, but we will see. We will see. The next Victory episode, funny enough, Phil, it's probably going to be out this weekend, I'd say, realistically. I'm going to try and get it out tomorrow, but if I can't, it'll be Saturday. So, are you going to colour the beard for Halloween, orange or purple or green? If I was going any colour, I'd probably go purple like Billy Connolly. But would Mrs. Welder Wayne let me? That's the question. Who knows? Aris, how's it going? A few years ago, I made the HMS Victory from D'Agostini. It's a beautiful ship to build. Aris, I've heard it's going to take for ages, but I've seen some people's models, and matter of fact, I'll tell you what, I'll save it for the video. But I've got a relative who works in the Lloyd's building in London. If you don't know what that is, if you've seen the films Minority Report or Pokemon Detective, that was filmed at the Lloyd's building. Loads of things are filmed there, even the new Hobbs and Shaw's film, because it's just an iconic sort of futuristic building. Well, inside that building, they've got a model of the Victory, and they've also got some like material from the original flag in a great big glass cabinet. So I got my brother-in-law to take pictures of it, and I'm going to put them on my Victory thing because it's pretty impressive, I have to say. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy seeing that. Hey Wayne, have you had trouble getting your Build the Terminator magazine from Newsagent? Big time, Raymond, big time. And I've tried to get it from Hachette. I've taken 2 times now. I've had to get it on eBay. Don't know what's going on. I wish I knew. Don't know what's going on. But there are still subscribers who are 2 months behind, like I am. So all these issues that people are missing, like the issue 27, I'm going to be getting them soon. So I'm sure there's other people in the same boat as me that are getting them as well. I don't know. Amazon heading this way now with a book. What? Are you telling me that we're shortly going to have a delivery? This is what I'm talking about. Look, what's the time? It's like 8 o'clock at night and a book coming for Mrs. Welder Wayne. See, because she buys them in secret. Not like I buy partwork models in secret, but like my partwork models like £8.99, not like £10.99, or your sign ones, which are like £15. I started getting stuff shipped to my office. I wouldn't notice how much I've been ordering. I think that's a condition, Eric. I think everyone does it secretly. How many people have bought things and just like refuse, just sort of like didn't tell their wife? It's not the same as lying because you're just admitting that you don't have to say anything. I'm going to get so many of you into trouble. It's unbelievable. Hi, how's Kentucky? All the way from the USA. I've got quite a few visitors from the USA. As a matter of fact, I've got a viewer from California who loves the Victory Build. So all the way over there as well. Brilliant. I love the Victory Build. If you like crime fiction, look up Michael Fowler. I feature in his next book, Hunted. Oh, Michael Fowler, Mrs. Worldwide. Have you heard of that one? Hunted Set on Sight. Ooh. First time on a live stream, loving it. Built R2 and on with Terminator. Would love a lightsaber build. Thanks for your advice. A lightsaber would be brilliant. I mean, I've got the FX one there, which was £100 when it came out. God, this is going to make me feel old now. Almost 20 years ago, I got that. So it's not like your Black Series now or the new ones that come out. That's bloody heavy, I tell you. And that's one of the ones that if you whack it, it's not going to survive. But what goes into making that? Because I used to have the Darth Vader one as well, and it broke. So stupid me decided to take it apart to see if I fixed it. You could probably do a part build on a lightsaber. There's so many bits and pieces on it. But then you've got the same problem that, like, you know, the metal casing would be one issue, and you'd be paying $8.99 for something that's a lot of money. I mean, you look at the Bismarck that's coming up. The next issue of the Bismarck's just a motor and a sticker. So all we got to do is put the sticker on the wire of the motor, and we're done. So swings and roundabouts with how much you get for each issue. So am I going to build the Fast and the Furious car? When it comes into production, I will. But again, I don't know what the Agostini are concentrating on. You tend to find these companies only concentrate on certain things at certain times. So I'd be interested when it comes out. £5 for me and Campbell. Hey, Miss Rhoda, just for you. No, don't encourage her, Ian. Ian, I'm going to take some pictures and put them up on my Twitter channel, right, of the amount of notepads I've got stuffed in drawers. She has got an obsession with notepads. It's ridiculous. Penny has the issue one. So where did she? Is that the one that you just saw in that video? Paint with Penny. If you're watching this on demand, then get in touch with me and tell me where you got it from. I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen it on eBay, and Hatchet didn't even know what's going on with it. But I know it comes from the past. I know it's been out before, so that'd be interesting. Hey Wayne, I subscribe to the Terminator. So have you received your plasma? The plasma rifle's coming in the next one, Johnny. So let me think. It was shipped out on the 9th. So I'm probably going to get it in a couple of weeks, I reckon. And then I'll get the plasma rifle, which I can review for you. But I've been hearing that plasma rifle's been going on sale for like £200 on eBay. Are they serious? Oh my God. I wouldn't be selling mine, just so you know. Wayne, there's an announcement for the USA for the DeLorean. Was that the one that I've been getting the emails for, Troy? About them having production problems? I wouldn't worry. They will get it. I mean, Australia's had bigger problems trying to get hold of the when Bassett went under. They will get it, but I'm a little bit confused about how the DeLorean went out in America, because to me, it seems like there was 2 releases of it. And it's the second release that's having the problems, but the releases were staggered by a couple of months. Is that correct? So you had one released, they cut it off then, and then they re-released it 2 months later. I think that's what happened. But yeah, bit of an interesting mess, that is. Do partware companies re-release models from time to time? All the time, Michael, all the time. So they will be coming back out again. The recent one that I knew was the, who did it? The Orrery. Yeah, I'm saying that right. I think it was Eagle Moss with the sun and all the planets. That was released about 10 years ago, and that's come out again. But they do, because what happens is they do the circuit around the world. They manufacture these in China, I'm guessing. They get them shipped, which is probably why you're having production problems in America at the moment. They'll have a massive warehouse for them. They distribute them out to the countries that are going to have them at a certain time. They get sale and return for the items that they're not using, and then they ship them out to other countries. Obviously, language permitting, because you can't have the magazines with the wrong language in it. But they will happily take the parts out of it because the parts don't change. And then they've always got these circulating. And if they need new manufactured, then obviously they can later on down the line. But is it cost effective for them to do that? I don't know. Which is probably why the reason it's only being released in certain territories and there's stock problems, because they don't want to be sitting on bundles and bundles and bundles and bundles of stock, which isn't doing anything. A little bit like Loot Crate. That's why Loot Crate went under. They had so much stock that they just couldn't do anything with, and it was getting zero value. There's no depreciation. God, I sound like a businessman now. Hogwarts Express would be awesome, Sean. As a matter of fact, that was one of the ones that I said they definitely should release. So I don't know if the Bugatti's a test or a full release at the moment in SCXP. I'm guessing a test because, again, they're not shouting about it. Unless they're shouting about it, just take it as a test. There was an apology from Eagle Moss USA for the delay of shipments. First notice I've ever received them. Well, Mark, at least they've got in touch with you. Most of the time, we don't even know about it, and they'll tell us, oh, there was an error. It will be out in a week. We'll send it to you. And then 6 weeks later, you still haven't got it. So the logistics of these companies is the problem that lets them down, and it can be fixed so easy, and they don't even have to do anything. All they have to do, like they've done there, Mark, is just notify people, let them know the situation, let them know the ETA date, and just keep everyone abreast of what's happening. But they don't, and I don't know why. Hey, Wayne, just asking, have you ever done any of the Star Wars Bandai? No, I haven't done any of those kits, Keaton Carr. I would like to. I have to say, once I'm probably, I started the beginning of this year, December, January, thinking the DeLorean's finished, the R2's finished, I'm not going to have anything to build. Now we're on September, coming up to October, and I'm like, I've got so much to build, I haven't got any time to do anything else. An Orient Express with a mini Poirot figure, that'd be brilliant. I know someone will want to build that, isn't that right, Mrs. Waldaway? Holland had problems with issue 23 gearbox support for the DeLorean. Probably on account that they couldn't decide whether they're going to have a manual or automatic. I'm guessing you guys have got the manual out there, yeah? Because in the UK, we got automatic. Hola, Gabby. Como esta? Hey, Wayne. Very good YouTube channel. Here in France, we don't have the Terminator. We want it. Yeah, we want... I'll tell you what. I'll give you the Terminator if you can give us Ecto 1. How's that for a deal? Well, I can get you from issue, where are we up to? 16, 17. I'm going to have a look. Hang on. At the moment, this is what my subscription's on to. My subscription for the Terminator is currently up to issue 22. So my next delivery for the Terminator is going to be 23, 24, 25, 26, and the plasma rifle. So, yeah, it's coming. Everyone's still waiting for 27. That's crazy. Hi, Wayne. Bob from Coventry. How's Coventry? I was in Coventry about, well, the Insomnia Gaming Festival last month. I was staying at the haunted house, with the Tower of Terror, as we called it, Coventry Hill Hotel. That's an interesting place. Nice and cheap. And I was only sleeping there, so it's God, there's some hotels in England, but wow, that one takes a biscuit. I still don't know what screw to use in my tire. I think someone said GM. Didn't watch my videos. They're on my videos. I say it all the time what the screw is. But I don't have to worry about that now because they're coming off soon. And with Mike Lane's little magnetic hubcaps, it's a godsend. Oh, wow. I'm getting tips from Jordan Merriman. Hello, Jack's dad. Oh, hello, Jordan. How's it going? I'm saying hello to people I haven't met now. God, this is a family channel tonight, isn't it? We've got 188 viewers in here at the moment. That's amazing. We used to have about 150, but the channel's really like kicking off lately. I don't know what's going on. It's all good. I like the conversation. I like chatting. I like the building, but some of these issues were fiddly. That Bismarck one was really fiddly, but it's looking really impressive. Let's just show you this again. I've probably seen this on stream, but just look at that. I have painted, you see where I've painted all the portholes in that? I've done that on the whole now. Someone asked if I was going to do that. Yep, I've done it. But that is impressive. Just with the ladders and the detail. And when this gets lit up, we're going to have the radar like turning around the back here. And I think Mario, did you have that on your channel with it spinning? I think you did. Someone did. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, looking really, really good. Wayne, you need a layer so you can just push a button and your builds just pop out the wall. That would be amazing. We used to have something in England called Connected Home. And basically it was a room which was just blank, and every time you pressed the button, the telly would come out the wall, speakers would rise up from the floor. The trouble is it would make your room smaller because they built fake walls all around it. It's something we used to do in PC World. It's one of the companies I used to work for. Does the Fiat 126 come with a free balaclava? It's an ugly car, isn't it? It's not just me, is it? It's just a really ugly looking vehicle. Hello, do you think you're taking on too many builds at one time? Yes, Chalice Phil, I think I am. But some of them are coming to the DeLorean should have finished, and they extended it, which is why now they're saying that Ecto 1, or the Ectomobile as they're calling it, is going to be 141 issues. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it for a second. That's going to be like 170 issues with the additional LED board from Ghostbusters 2 or an extra proton pack or I don't know. I know for another 40 issues you can build the fire station. Cut the frets on a piece of acrylic. Well, I'm cutting them on glass at the moment, Skullfish, and I'm still having an issue with them unless those etched pieces were thicker. That I haven't seen them that thick before, I have to say. I couldn't even break them with my hand. I can get the details off, no problems, but I couldn't break the metal frames of it with my hand, which says to me they're using some sort of really hard metal. When is the X-Wing out in the newsagents? I think issue 2 is still out in the newsagents at the moment, so issue 3 should be out next week. Right, let's have a look. Hello from Bethlehem, PA. Now, what is PA? Pennsylvania? Is that right? I'm not good with my American states. I think it's Pennsylvania. PA. You have to tell me. I'm going to scroll down in a minute and we'll see what that is. Yep, the Spitfire looks really good, didn't it? I want to do that. I want to do the Spitfire. On account that all of my family are in the RAF, or they've been in the RAF. They'd love that. Hello from Oregon, USA. I love building things. You have a great channel. Thanks. Thanks for postulus I'm saying that wrong. You know, all I know Oregon for is from Short Circuit, where he said, Oregon. Johnny 5. That's a build I'd love to do. Hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. I love your videos. I was wondering if you're going to repaint or whether the Bismarck are. Yep, definitely. That's why I'm doing the portholes now, and I'm going to paint that later. I've got a brother who's moving over to Canada in January. He's going to be living in Ottawa. So I'll probably be coming to Canada. I've been to Canada once before, but again, it was that side. It wasn't the Vancouver side. Saskatchewan, that is that side. Coming, isn't it? My geography's god-awful. Yes, he has too many builds. He's very good at spreading out the workload. Don't forget, I have a day job as well. I keep mentioning that. I've got a day job as well. I got an email with a video from the Ecto, and it said coming to the UK in December and us in January. That's right. And US in January. I wasn't aware of that, but yeah, it makes sense. I knew they're coming out around about the same time, but the US have got a pre-order going on in 6 days. You saw that countdown earlier on in the screen, so I don't know. You might not get the Ecto 1 build. I bet you do when you see people building it. It looks amazing, but it looks big. Don't know where I'm gonna put it. A confession, I haven't touched the DeLorean in a month since I got the dash wiring issue. I can understand you get disheartened, but look, the R2-D2, the first time since I completed it, I touched it was today. I had it on charge all last week and forgot all about it. It was on charge. So I just wanted to check it worked, really. But once these builds are done, you don't touch them. They're there to look at. And it's nice having the option to touch them and like press the buttons to get the flux bands up and that. But I just like looking at them. I'm a looker. I'm the sort of guy who likes going around the museums and looking at all the things. Although there was something in the British Museum I definitely like. Yeah, perhaps I need to do a robbery. What batteries does the Back to the Future take? The DeLorean, it's just it's AAs, isn't it? I think it's just AAs. I thought this would be funny. Look, this is the man cave. Everything I need to operate the man cave, right? We've got, let's just turn that off, right? We've got this remote control. This controls my keyboard and my computer because my computer all lights up and built it here. We've got this remote control. Beanie Bear will recognize this. This controls the Iron Man thing at the back there. See? We've got this remote control, which controls all of the LED lighting that you see, the blue there and the green there. And because there's 2 lots, they give me 2 of them. We've got this remote control That controls the Millennium Falcon, obviously the ramp and the lights. We've got this remote control. You can't see it. As a matter of fact, I'll put the screen up. That controls Yoda and the lightsaber up there. Let's put that back down again. Oh, a bit more up. No, a bit more down. Oh, that'll do. Yeah, that controls the Yoda up there. And then we've got this control that operates the Thunderbirds too. Now, we're going to have another remote control, I'm guessing, for the Bismarck. It's all remote controls. A lot of remote controls. Hey, Wayne, how's family? All good. Yes, Wayne, the extension of DeLorean, you get a T-shirt gift and rumor of a cover. Oh, right, okay. Well, I didn't subscribe, so I won't get that. I have funky T-shirts anyway. I don't need a T-shirt. Even, have you caught up yet following your honeymoon? I have, but I am behind with my Terminator at the moment and about 2 issues of the DeLorean. And I really wish I was a bit further ahead with the victory than I wanted to be. But it's going to work out well because I said I'm up to a difficult bit of the victory after this little bit, which means that I've got a week off my day job. So I'm going to have time to do some stuff. But I have been working a bit on the channel behind the scenes for the channel, which is why you've seen I've changed my email address to info@worldofwayne.co.uk. Because when I'm interacting with companies and marketing departments, I tended to find my Gmail address, just put in the spam and they don't see it. Since I changed it, that's why now I can contact these people and actually get answers. So there you go. What's up, Wayne, from sunny Alabama? Is it sunny? It's starting to get really cold here, Jason. It won't be long before the snow's coming. Please build the Fiat 126. It looks awesome. Jeff, I'd rather just build the caravan. It's so horrible. Why in their right mind? Who would build that? Seriously, would someone build that Fiat? We got to have a look now. We've got to have a look. We've got to have a look. Right, hang on. We've got to have a look at this because I'm starting to worry that it's just me. Hang on. Why is it building up? Bring the X-Wing. Right. Right. D'Agostini. Right. Check this out. All right. Really? Really? Who would? Let me turn this off so you can see that. Who would? A 1/8 scale replica. This is the sort of thing that I'll expect to see on April Fool's Day. What? Do you get free gifts for this? What's the free gifts? I mean, yeah, it's detailed. But... just imagine the pitch for that. Yeah, someone went into the marketing department and said, you know what would be a really good build? Kit. How about a nice Pontiac? No. The 18 van? No. How about this Fiat with a caravan on it? They must have a charisma like through the roof because they must have thought, yeah, it's a great idea. Let's do that. The Iron Man issue one's for sale. Check my eBay. I've seen a few on eBay. Some of the prices are through the roof. I've seen 20 quid for it. But as I said, scarcity drives up the prices. So I suppose that's what's going to happen. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll pay way more than 99p for this. Just for the weight of it. It makes a good paperweight. I think Svi said that. But I wouldn't be surprised if this was what it's going to look like when it's built. People stop at issue 1. But yeah, the Iron Man's wicked. Do like that. Let's put that around there. Even that, what's it called? This, look, this is the gauntlet. Let's show you that. I don't think I've showed you this properly. I've stuffed this full of plastic, but basically this is the Iron Man thing I got from Insomnia. And look, you can still move your hands around in it. I can click my fingers, and it does light up, as you've seen. So, see? The Infinity Stone and blink you out of existence. But yeah, there you go. That's my Iron Man glove. But that's all it does. It sits there. It's basically the same material as like a washing up glove. I suppose I could wash up with it. Who knows? Oh, when already missing shipments, I'm just on 16 of the DeLorean. I know it's bad news, that is, but hopefully they'll get that sorted. The Terminator is weekly, but takes 2 weeks for it to start. So next week you should. Gotcha. So you've only just got that though. It'll come out. You're a West Coast Eagles supporter. Oh. My brother's still in Brisbane at the moment, AFL footy lover, but I said he moves to Canada in January. So, but I haven't been back to Australia. I was born in Australia in 1973 in Adelaide. Well, Elizabeth, and then we came back to England in 1978, and I've been here ever since, and I've never been back to Australia. So one day I'll get there. But when I'm saying words like water and camera and ants and texters and I've still got me Australian twang in there. Mixed with a bit of Essex, because I come up from Essex, and then now I'm living in Northamptonshire, so my language is completely screwed up. Anyone else happen to the Dodge Charger? It looks like it's got abroad, but not here. I haven't seen it in any country still. I've seen trials in other countries, Lee, but I haven't seen it on full release anywhere. Are you doing that on your channel, the Nexus? Because I'll have to watch that, I think. Looks good, though. Wow, look at this, everyone. Look, Robin Gibbons, a few spare. Ooh. How old is my dog? She is 11 this year. So November 5th she was born. So she'll be 11 on November 5th. I'm sure she's going to come out before the end of the stream. So you'll be able to say hi to her. You should build yourself a mini streamer for plank bending out of PVC and wallpaper streamer for victory. Michael, it's a great idea. I was thinking of that myself, because you get these plank benders that look like soldering irons. You can drench them in water, which I really don't want to do. The steaming idea looks good. And I'm sure that if I had a flat bed with water underneath steaming upwards, a bit like like a propagator, I reckon that would do a really good job. So you're onto something there. And that is something I've been thinking about. I like to try different things rather than the same old that other people have tried. But I've already realized that I can bend wood with my fingers. Someone said the oil on my fingers and the acid will break the wood. But then I'm thinking, but oil's used to actually preserve the wood, so I'm confused. I don't know how that works. Am I going to look again any more interactive robots builds for me? If they do any, I think the one that I want to build, I said, is either Johnny Five or Vincent from the Black Hole. But you hear that in everyone. You know, the ex-chairman of Lloyd's of London, Peter Miller, sadly passed away now, very down to earth. I want to go there. I want my brother-in-law to take me around and take me to the roof so I can see the streets of London. No wife, no budget. Mrs. Waldaway? No, I'm only kidding. I believe I may have something to do with the customs in regards to the issue problem. Probably. Who knows? Lee, I've noticed that lately with the DeLorean that they gave me issue 42 last week on the Wednesday when it weren't due out to the Thursday. But I keep getting issues all over the place. I don't know what's been going on in the part world lately. Wow. When I received part 23, there was wrong from another country. That's crazy. I am really behind with the chat. I'm sorry about this, people. I'm not sure what news agency is. What would that be in America? A hobby shop, maybe? A news agency where you get your magazines from. News agent. So basically it's where you get your newspapers and your Mad magazine and your Vogue and your Vanity Fair and that sort of thing. That's where we get them from. But in the high street here, we can go into there and get them to order the magazines in for us. I hope that makes sense. So wow, 200 people live. I didn't even know that. That's probably why I'm so behind with the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm going to keep apologizing for you behind. I'm going to try and whiz through, okay? And see where we can get, if we can catch up. I think where you come from, I need the Dutch version. When I'm called, new parts were made, but they didn't receive them until January. It's not good. I'm sure we'll get an update from Eagle Moss soon. I don't know what they say about that. I won't be doing the GTR build because everyone I see, a real one, I'll feel so empty inside. I've spent the same amount of money building one. Mark, I'm like that every time I see a DeLorean. As a matter of fact, I saw a DeLorean about 2 days ago, and it's one of those cars that you just got to look at when you're on the road and thinking, oh, I wish I was driving that. Wow, look at this. Christopher Ball, you've got an issue 123 for the Bismarck and Terminator spare if anyone wants them. There we go. Christopher Ball's there. Just click on his name in chat and it will take you to his profile. Where are we? What parts will be next on the Terminator after the arms? Alex, can you answer that? Because you've done issue 31, haven't you? What's in the next issue from 32? I haven't got a clue. Was there an announcement in the Ecto one for the UK? No, it's just saying that it's going to be out December, January time, like we already know. So, yeah, that will be coming out. A basic car like the Fiat, etc., can have as much detail as the Ecto one or DeLorean, so they are shorter builds. It's just an ugly car. I don't want to build it. I really want to start the build, but can only afford to do one. Should I do DeLorean or wait and see if Iron Man goes full production? The thing is, Iron Man will eventually get a release. I can't see it being anytime soon, though. I don't know why. I'm sure licensing is going to come down to it again, but I'd go with the things that you know are coming at the moment. Yes, mate, the rifle's been going for a lot of cash on eBay. I've received my plasma rifle. I'm modding mine with an Arduino and lighting effects. Can't wait to start it. That's going to be pretty cool. I've been seeing the DeLorean on my Facebook. They are pushing that. And I've been seeing a lot of X-Wing. D'Agostino really pushing that. Wayne, before you start on the Victory Rescue Boat, watch the Victory Build at YouTube, Genesis Models. His Victory Build is not complete, but he does an excellent job on the rescue boat. Bob already watched Genesis Models. I've already watched the Model Space official one as well. So I've got an idea. That's why I know it's going to be a bit of a pain. But this will be the first time I'm actually bending directly onto the ship. I've had experience bending planks. I'm pretty confident I can do it. I think it's the shaping of the planks when the curves come around I'm going to have the issue with. But that's trial and error for it. So, Dalvinda, how's it going? How's it in Singapore? Palpatine 1975. Dash Riptide. I noticed that my DB5 has different dates of 2012, 2012, 13, 11 for the parts, and the issue was this year's date of 2019. DB5's been out before, Dash Riptide. I've actually seen the completed one as well. That's another example of a re-release. So I've been toying with a DB5. Eagle Moss keeps saying that they're going to collab with me on it, but I haven't heard anything. Eagle Moss, if you're watching this live stream, I'm still up for it. They emailed me this week as well, so I'm hoping we can probably work something out for that. But we are getting to that point now where if I do take on extra builds, I am going to have to seriously consider my time with my day job, I think. We'll have to think about that. Because obviously I see my kids every other weekend as well. And that's why some weekends you'll see I won't post anything up on the weekends. They're the weekends I've got my kids. So that's family time. So, hey, well, I'm possibly going to start the Eagle Moss DeLorean on my birthday. I will watch all the World of Wayne Eagle Moss DeLorean as a build mine. I will have to get help from Dad with issue 48. No, you're going to have to get help from issue 91. Issue 48 is a breeze if you take your time. Issue 91 is a living hell nightmare, especially if your chassis is twisted. So... this is it. I've started building the DeLorean in the USA early. We got the automatic, then they shipped the manual later. I have to take the engine apart to install it. I heard something like that happen. We didn't even get that choice, RWD. So I don't know what's going on there. Terminator is my first part with model. Even the few niggles really enjoying it. Usually race building models, however, with the build being piece by piece, enjoying focus on each part as a build it. That's the advantage of doing the part works. And with that finger problem, that gave me time to figure it out. And if anyone, so many people keep emailing me saying about the finger problem. I have put a video up how I fixed it. And all I used was 3 to 4 millimeter heat shrink it over, put a little bit of like grease over the top of it just to slide it in. And it's tough enough, even with the grease, to keep it in so the fingers don't move. But you could always contact Hachette and they'll just send you out the pins that you had in the last issue, you know, the issue with the clear tubing that made it better. I think the Amazon man is lost. He's going around in circles and little man. I can't believe you've got a delivery coming, Mrs. Wayne. Me and you're going to have words. Watching you. Hi, well, how's it going? I'm loving the build the Terminator vids. Have you got issue 31 yet? And I'm finally caught up with that. I haven't got it yet. I'm hoping it'll come in the next couple of days. What happened is I went to Asda. It wasn't in there because that's where I've been getting them from. On the Wednesday, it wasn't on there. And I learned last week, if it's not in there from the Wednesday, order it from Hachette. Because if you leave it to the Thursday, they'll sell out on their website. So that's why I've ordered it. It takes about 5 to 7 working days for it to come, which is why I'm not expecting that till next week. I am doing the X-Wing Chris Burns. I've got the issue 6 and 7 coming out when I get them delivered, which will be in probably about 3 or 4 days. They've been posted. But I'm severely behind everybody else because they lost the delivery and all sorts of hell happens. But I mean, you saying that, Chris, let's bring that back up again. I don't know if I'm collaborating on that now because I'm buying it as a subscription and then D'Agostino sent me free. Now, I don't know if that was just a test or if I'm being, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. We'll find out. Oh, thank you for the tips, everybody. I am missing them because I'm using StreamYard. It doesn't actually show the super chat chips. Except when it comes up like this $1.99. And I really appreciate tips. You really don't have to tip the channel, but it does support the channel. So especially with my habit, it supports my habit. Charlotte Grace, do you think you'll ever end up doing this full time? It's been so great to watch you while I've been off work at times. Thanks for the great content. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I would love to do this full time. And we're getting to the point now. I mean, I started the channel in 2015 and I think my first video was the clips we had. And I got like, I think I showed you, I had about 20 pairs of 3D glasses, cinema glasses, and then I put the camera behind that and put it together just so I could show a partial eclipse that we're having in the UK. My channel was never going to be a model building channel, and it was the Millennium Falcon that kicked it off. I was thinking about doing a video about this, just telling you about the life story of how I got a YouTube channel. The last year is where things have just gone, wow, through the roof. And I want to appeal not just to model builders, but to hobbyists. So, and I think we're getting the community. The community is amazing. The model building community is amazing. It's unlike any other YouTube community you'll see, because everyone is like passionate about helping other people out. And it's very rare to find that on the YouTube platform, big time. Most of the time, you're just getting like trolls and people slating you. I very rarely get that on here. And when I do, I just play with them. I don't care. I've got really tough skin, and I don't care. If you had my upbringing, you'll understand. I had a great childhood, just so you know. It's just the bullying in school and stuff. I experienced all of that. So it's my sob story. But yeah, I deal with that now, no problems. Oh, thank you, Paul. You just answered that question, and I've just answered that, and you answered that like at 8:37. You asked me that question about 20 minutes ago, and I just answered it. I'm sorry. I will catch up. I've seen someone use liquid grass to portholes in the Bismarck. Michael, I'm going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, let me just show you this. I should really show you things. Look, I've painted the portholes now on the hull. See? And I am going to be putting some liquid glass on it, but I'm not going to be doing the stuff that you think I'm going to be doing. You've got the clear glass, which goes on clear, but I'm going to be putting stuff that's white, because what I want to do is put a real thin layer on it to dry clear. The advantage of it being white is a little bit like that pink paint you get, that you can see it. You can see where you put it, and then when it dries, it will dry clear. That's why I want to use that. Plus, I'm going to be applying it with a cocktail stick so it doesn't go everywhere. But you're right. It's a really good effect when it comes around. So... Oh, look, Mrs. World of Wayne's answering your channel as well. Here's an announcement from DXD about inventory problems in the USA. I've seen someone sent that to me, Troy, but that's excellent. That list, I haven't got it up now. Did you notice the Apollo 11? Someone kept showing me that, the lunar, the sim module. I would love to build that, but again, it's one of these things that they made a page for. Never seen it since. I haven't even seen the trial of it, but I'd love to build that. That's why Mrs. World of Wayne's just been to the National Space Center and got me this. Look. I'm a space nut. I love things, rockets and all that. SpaceX. It's all great. Oh, well, you look forward to the X01 build. Did you see one of my other videos? I showed you all the bits from the trial I've got. I still like doing that. Believe me, Luke, Svi Wheeler's the one that's he's salivating. He's possibly salivating for when that comes out. Svi, if you haven't seen my last stream, Svi's got a great YouTube channel. He's a tattoo artist from Eastleigh, and his work's brilliant. I love watching his channel. Have I thought about the E-Type? Yeah, I have thought about doing that. I really want to... Something went out the window and it never came back. The Lotus Esprit from James Bond. That's something I'd like to build, but I don't know what happened to that. That was all running around the mill and stuff last year. Did I see a trial for that as well? Can't remember. Does your enthusiasm come in tubes? If so, please send me an order form, Wayne. Top man. I once got told that I've got a charisma that you can't what's the word he used? It's apparent. I don't know. I've always been like this. But thank you, Keith. It's all right. The secret is just be yourself on YouTube. If you be yourself, this is what I am outside of YouTube. You can watch loads of YouTube channels, and the person that you see outside is nowhere near the person they are here. But this is me. So, and some of you have met me. Mark Tadgel's met me. I'm sure, Alex, you're going to meet me soon. Beanie Bear, you're going to meet me soon. Yeah, and some people who have stopped me in the London Film and Comic Con back in August. This is me. Where are we? God, I'm just falling behind. I'm so sorry. The shipping delays we're experiencing in the US are caused by computer issues between IT and the warehouse. It's not affecting all orders. So there is still product going out. Ah, interesting. I feel sorry for you guys in the US because you crave for these things. You want these things. And when they come out, it's not happening for you. So who knows? 2 of your family were RAF. 2 of them were Army. I wanted to Navy and the submarines. Well, all of mine were RAF. My dad was based in Duxford for a little while and Cosford. My brother was in the old Coltishall base in Norfolk. Then he moved to Marham. Then they all went over to Australia, and they're in the RAF out there. He was helping the WRAF. And then I said they're all being posted all over there. But my brother's not in the RAF anymore. He's left that. He's now Civvy Street. So, Alan, you should swap R2 with me. Then you can get him working for me. I was like, you still not got yours working, Alan. That's not good. I can't think what to suggest. I'm sure someone did a video where they put one cable in at a time to show you exactly what each cable did, and then you can check one thing at a time. Perhaps that's something we should do. It means taking it apart, though. Having a think about that one. Are you going to do the Enterprise D from Eaglemus when it comes out? Available next year sometime. Brian, it's going for a major redesign at the moment. People weren't happy with it. So I don't know what's happening there. My mates want to see Phoebe. What, you got your mates around, Jack? Oh, bless you. I'll get her up in a minute. I'll get you up in a minute. I'm trying to get through all these chats. I need a remote control for your remote controls. Yeah, I do. I need one of those universal ones, but I think they only come as one in 8. I think there's an 8 one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 at the moment. About to have 8. Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet. That'd be a good build. Yeah, you're telling me. I'm just thinking, Robbie the Robot. See, I haven't seen Forbidden Planet. Wasn't Robbie the Robot from Lost in Space? Am I crazy? Perhaps I am. I don't know. That call from Eaglemus that you're waiting for will probably be the press release. They did the same thing for DeLorean. Yeah, I'm thinking it's something like that next. I haven't got a clue. But it's good. I've got a contact to Hachette now, a contact to D'Agostino. I've got 2 contacts at Eaglemus. These are all marketing department people, nothing to do with distribution or anything like that. It's the marketing department I talk to because they're the people that actually know when things are happening and can get things done and stuff. And they are really good, people to chat with. It's good to have a base for that, because if a lot of you guys are having problems, I can always ask them and see if we can get an answer, where we've already talked about the problem we have trying to get things sorted out and get communication to the community is a nightmare. If that can be improved, God, can you imagine where we could go with that? You'd rather buy a Volkswagen camper van over the Fiat. No one said they actually like that Fiat yet. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me they like the Fiat. We seem to be getting all random models, but one we really want to have to wait ages for. Yeah, you're telling me, Mike Anderson. I'm still waiting for the 66 Batmobile. Yep, don't know if we're ever going to see that. That I have been saying will be released in 2000. Need a Johnny 5. Everyone needs a Johnny 5. Will it come out? Don't snap your... All right. You're answering a question from 8:46. It's now not 9:05. I'm sorry, Svee. Sorry, I went and snapped my fingers, didn't I? Oh, my God. I'm 99 for Dash Riptide. Love looking forward to your new videos each day. Oh, thank you. I love making them, and I love communicating with you, but thank you so much for that, Dash Riptide. You'll get me emotional. I'll be like what I was in at the end of the Millennium Falcon. That was a tough build. Not the build, but what was going on in my life when that was going round. So that's probably why those emotions are genuine. When I get to the end of the builds, I get emotional. I get emotional at the end of Star Wars when they get their medals. I'm one of these emo guys, I guess. But yeah, and that scene in I will read your comment in a minute, Mark. That scene in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn comes up to them and says, "You bow for no one" in Return of the King. Every time I'm blubbing. Hachette customers' pairs. They say the lease and hang up when you phone. Mark, it's the call centers. I think that's the problem. I'm guessing they've got a foreign call center. So hi Combo, how's it going? Combo, a great channel as well. Go and click on Combo's channel. Wayne, did you not fancy doing a DB5? I did, Paul. I've seen it before. It's a great car, but the person that was building it said he had some problems with a screw that they just could not get hold of. I think it's a door hinge screw or something on the previous build back in 2006 or something. I don't know when it came out, but and I would build it again, but it's weighing up the time and more importantly, weighing up the money, because obviously I do pay for these builds. The only build, well, I'm paying for all of them. I'm saying that the only builds I don't pay for, I'm getting the Bismarck and the Terminator sent to me for free. I think I've told you that in the in previous videos. But because I'm a month or 2 months behind, I still end up buying them from the newsagent so I can get them early. So theoretically, I'm paying for all these builds. So am I going to Norcon this weekend? No, this weekend I'm in Wolverhampton. So yeah, I'm not this weekend. And the reason I'm in Wolverhampton is I'm picking up all the Ironmans that all my family have managed to get hold for me. So we'll see when that comes around. License is probably why we got the Fiat. They probably paid Eagle Boss to do it. I'm still shaking my head. I can think of so many better vehicles to do that are not. I'm just speechless. I'll take care, Mega Nico. Have a good time, sir. T800 issue 32 is more right arm and shoulder. Thank you for that, Lee. So we're not building. I can't wait to start building the body. But I'm guessing we're going to start doing the femur and the legs next because we're going to want to extend and the feet. Remember, the feet are going to have toes, which means more articulation parts. You're going to be able to move the little pinky. So, heck, Wayne, I'm 62 and still love Metallica and the like. Even terrorize my family playing guitar riffs. Metallica rocks. I love Metallica, but I mean, I was learning my guitar to obviously the obvious that everyone learns to, I guess. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven. That's the basics. Then we started playing Van Halen, and mainly from the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album. I like the Right Now riffs. What else? Then Prince, but then I realized Prince was just a god on the guitar and I just couldn't follow his guitar tab. So I toned it down to Metallica, Justice for All album, and started to learn that. Then Skid Row and yeah, those were the days. I love my guitar playing days, but I mean, you know, I haven't touched a guitar, Kevin, in over 20 years. So I don't even know what I can play now. I think I can still remember the chords, but yeah. Perhaps that's something I should get back into. God, you made me reminisce then. Johnny Cooper, good evening, Wayne. I hope you and the family keeping well. We're all good here. We're all good here. Winter's coming. Clocks go back in like 4 weeks, so we'll have to get the Christmas hats on. I wonder how many part works that Wayne has sold. I got the DeLorean R2 and X-Wing because what you knew, Wayne. I haven't got a clue. I don't even think of myself as an influencer, but it's only when I realised, actually, you know, a lot of people are building this that I thought, oh, hello. Wait, I've looked for the Build the Earth Moon Orbiter, but I can only see it in the Eagle Moss shop. Issue 53 at the start. It's unavailable. I want to do that one. Yeah. Oh, the Earth Moon Orbiter was something that came out ages ago. And it's like I said, that if you miss the bandwagon, if you like, of when that started, you won't be able to get the older ones, but they will come out again. So, Alex McDonald, oh, thank you. I think they are going to finish both shoulders together with the neck, chest, and back before moving on. That'd be interesting. But then that won't fit in my drawer down here, Alex said, because I've only got these in little drawers. As a matter of fact, that I can't fit the Back to the Future DeLorean's railway track in my drawer anymore. It's too big. So, that's your customers' pants, to say the least. They hang up when you phone, and when you send an email, they send your question onto the relevant mark that you don't hear back from. I just keep calling them. I had my first call with them the other day to find out where my Terminator and my Bismarck that wasn't in the new Jason's was. I didn't really get an answer, and luckily enough, it turned up the next day. But there we go. Michael McGrath, hi, enjoying your Bismarck build. I'm at issue 30. Also, my Victor's at issue 94 because you're getting yours in parts. I get mine in packs, so it's 12 packs. I've got pack 2 down here. Pack 3's being done. But the hammock nets, yeah, I can understand all that rigging sort of thing, Michael. God. But it's going to be fun, and that's the challenge. The challenge is that when I built it, and I'll be able to say I've done this. But Michael, watch the next video and look at the model that is in the Lloyd's building in London. Because, wow, it's impressive. They haven't got any of the copper tiles at the bottom or black. As a matter of fact, the bottom of the Victory is white in the model that they've got. You'll see it. But, wow, it's an impressive model. So, holy crap, Ian. There is a hungry horse near me. We got something called the checkered flag here. Holy crap. Mrs. Welder Wayne. Holy crap. Can I say crap? Have I just demonetized the channel? I have 2 wings complete. A third almost done. The fuselage frame forward of the wings. I can't get the X-Wing delivered. It's driving me nuts. Are we talking about the X-Wing or are we talking about the Spitfire? Sorry, John. I lost track there. Wait a minute. They won't send you the parts to fixed fingers. Really? Chris, you know what? I'm gonna contact them tomorrow and find out what's going on with that. Because so many, if I've got the biggest question, it's about the fingers on my channel. I thought they were going to do a fix that gets sent out to everyone, but no, that's crazy. Holy crap. What's going on, RD? Thank you so much. I am humbled, RWD. I am very humbled. Ingo, there's two. Thank you so much because you. Yeah, what Mrs. World Wayne says. That's all I can say. You got hungry cows. Hey, I'll tell you what. From my days in Australia, do they still? Have I still got any Aussies on here? Have they still got Hungry Jacks out there? I think Hungry Jacks is your version of Burger King. We had Hungry Jacks when I was a kid. I used to love Hungry Jacks. Hungry Jacks, Fat Cat, and Humphrey B. Bear. That was my Australian life. So, Scottish Railway Maniac, hello. We just come back from Scotland. We wanted to go on the Jacobite Railway, but yeah, it didn't happen. So next time we come to Scotland, we're going to be doing that. Wow, you've got the Apollo trial, Marty T4. Really? Marty T4, email me at info@worldofwayne.co.uk. I'm more interested to know where you got it, how you got it, and then, well, we'll see. We'll see. Email me so we can start a dialogue. That'd be good, because that is an amazing thing, isn't it? What's this, Mr. Ronald Wayne? Chris Cameron, there's a lot of unhappy wives and girls because of Wayne. There's a lot to answer. Really? So I've made you unhappy. We're going to have a domestic on screen, people. If DeLorean doesn't pick up shipping soon, I'm going to have to switch to Ecto 1 to build some. I'm sure it will, Anthony. They've got to sort it out because they know that people are going to get annoyed about it. But, Eagle Moss, again, if you're following me, just keep people informed, even if it's of every other day emails. You've been following the SpaceX build. I think the parts work companies need to take notes of Elon building. Yeah, definitely. As a matter of fact, I think NASA needs to take note. Riptide. I think NASA are now on board with it, but they should have been on board a long time ago with the Elon Musk. A part work of a space station would be good, or the shuttle. What, like the Death Star? A mistress would be cheaper. Don't start, Philip. You're going to get me into trouble. I think we need a World of Wayne meetup. What do you think? See, I read that as a World of Warcraft meetup, Mrs. World of Wayne. I thought, really? I haven't played World of War for a good long while now. Oh, there's a big robot in Return to the Physical. Oh, is there? Well, there you go. I didn't know that. I don't know what you guys are like. I should sell tickets and sell one of your builds. Jason, you saying that. See, these Iron Man things I've got Iron Man 1 and 2. I've got a few issues of each coming, yeah? And I want to do a giveaway. But unfortunately, YouTube's terms of service stop me doing giveaways unless I fill out a complete contract information. Even you're not paying any money to enter it. I'm not. All I'm doing is picking someone, giving it out. They want contract information. They want territory laws. They want everything. So anything I do a giveaway, I have to do it off channel, which is why I keep saying to you guys, you know, go to my Facebook channel or subscribe down below or comment down below, or even my Twitter. My Twitter keeps coming up down here at the start of every video because I can't do it on the Facebook, on the YouTube channel. It's asking for too much trouble, and I can get my channel banned for giving a giveaway. How crazy is that? So, got to keep everything above board. Do you think it'd be worth it to stop the Eagle Moss USA subscription and delays and just buy the parts off eBay? I'd keep them up, Eric, but to be honest with you, remember, people are going to be in the same boat as you. So if you were to buy them off eBay and then you eventually get them sent from Eagle Moss, I guarantee you'll probably be able to sell them on eBay again. So there we go. Hatchie should do a Robocop like they do with the Terminator. How do you get the tubes for the floppy fingers? I don't have Facebook. Nick, just look for heat shrink. Let me think. Have I got some in here? I don't think they're in my drawers here. I think what I'll do on the next Terminator video, I'll talk about that heat shrink again, where to buy it, because I am aware that in my store, because they are in my Amazon store at bits.ly/World of Wayne. If you're not in the UK, though, you won't be able to see that. So I'll see if I can get that sorted on my next Terminator video. Hi, Mark. Just been talking about you again. So you'll have to watch the on-demand now. Mark's met me, everyone. He'll vouch for me. He says that I'm exactly the same sort of person in real life. Thanks, man. You spoiled the end of Star Wars for me. Spoiler alert. I'll probably spoil the end of Return of the King for you as well. Start a GoFundMe to do with it. I don't want to do that. People ask about a Patreon. I have got a Patreon, but I don't use it for people to like support the channel. I use it because I follow other people and I support them. So the R2D2, who's that? Mark, you know, they've just been talking about that. Who's the guy that we support on Patreon for the R2D2 plans? But yeah, that's why I've got that. Hi, Wayne. Could you please say what is the final weight of the completed DeLorean? Thank you, all the best. Adrian, did you text me? Someone did. I will be doing that in the next video. I'm still waiting for an issue, though. Nothing's turned up yet. But I've got scales down here. I just used them on the last Bismarck video, so we'll be able to weigh that and see what it is. Heavy is your answer. I'll tell you that now. I did the hood and Bismarck about 10 years ago by Hasher. I've seen the old one. That looked pretty cool, but this one's really impressive. But it is going to be heavy. I won't be able to put it on these sort of shelves. It'll have to go on the shelves that R2's sitting on there. But you can't see the supports behind them because of the backdrop I've got there. So November NEC. Yes, I will. I'm probably going to be free for that as well. But on the 23rd, is that a Saturday? I'm not here. I'm watching Les Miserables in London. So, yeah, they're cool. But, yeah, as Mrs. Welder Wayne says, we are doing something in November. When you were learning guitars, mainly Guns N' Roses, it's good to have a tune that you know because Skid Row is playing about 2 hours away from me next month. I know, John. I was trying to get, again, time to see if I can see them. But I've got so much on in October and November that I'm going to probably miss that. They were a great band in the time. So 16th and 17th, Mrs. Welder Wayne, what do you reckon? I was collecting Draw the Marvel away from Hatton Park. I was cancelling it and didn't get let to say it was... Really? That's strange. Anthony Harding, think one of the companies will pick up on Darth Vader parts, build your own. Well, that'd be cool as well. Guys, it's getting late. I'm going to try and just whiz through the last bits now. I've also tried to get the finger parts. They said for the way I was still waiting. Yeah, I will find out, Scott, and see what's going on there. By the way, you love my accent. As a Hungarian, it's such a good practice because it's not easy to understand, but I can handle it happily. My accent's screwed up big time. As you heard in the last one, I can't even say straggedy. I try. Has just put out a statement that a fix for fingers will be coming in a future issue. Yeah, I haven't seen them though. I want to get some. I want to pin them down a bit and find out what's going there. I'll send you a pic of my guitar I've been working on for a while. I'm also a massive Metallica fan. Alex, I always used to use a metal pick. I don't think even when I was practicing, I never used a plastic pick. Always a metal pick because of what I was playing, I guess. So, did you happen to see the short back? Yeah, I did see that. That looked pretty cool as well. And Nick O'Connell, yeah, I'm in the UK from Barrow, Furness and Cumbria, Northwest. Ah, right, that's cool then. And Chris Cameron, hello, thanks for doing the builds. Been a great help and got me into them. That's it for tonight, people. We had a long one tonight and we had over 200 people in here, so I really appreciate that. I think the only thing left to do is come here. Come on. Phoebe came up, look. Say hello. Let's turn it off. Say hello to everyone. Do you want to talk into the microphone? Look, what's that? What's that there? Everyone liked what I did last time when I say, where's the mouse? And their ears prick up. What's the flavour of the month tonight? Hedgehog? No? Pigeon? What's the pigeon? What about, do you want some milk and chocolate? You want some milk and chocolate? Do you? Oh. You're a cute thing, aren't you? Do you want to have a look at you want to have a look at everyone? Say hello. Say hello. Everyone, don't worry about this. This is Phoebe's belly button. And it's basically a herniated belly button. She's had it since she was a kid, but it doesn't bother her at all. So it's bigger than you've seen on most dogs. But yeah, she's all right. She has been checked out. Okay then, Phoebe, you're going to say goodbye to everybody? You going to say goodbye? Listen, everybody, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for the people that are tipped on this stream. It's I don't know what to say. You've left me speechless. So, but we will have a video out tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be able to get this victory one out, and then hopefully we'll have some DeLorean at the weekend as well. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Until 2 weeks' time, take care. I don't know how to stop this thing.